Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you for joining me today. Frugal Farmer has challenged me to do a meal that you can spread out. So I decided to fix chili, and you can use chili for so many things. You can use it for nachos, chili cheese dogs. You can put them on top of tater tots or french fries, on top of a baked potato. There's so much you can do with chili. You can freeze it. You can eat it every night for 3 days or however long you want to. You can add spaghetti to it, rice. There's just so many ways you can use chili, so that's why I decided to do that. So stay tuned. Thank you, Frugal Farmer. Okay, to get started, I've got a pound of ground beef that I'm gonna add to my kettle. I'm gonna break it up. You can, if you don't have any ground beef, you can use chicken, you can use turkey, you can use pork, any kind of meat. Sausage would be great in chili. Just whatever kind of meat that you have on hand. You wanna brown it. And while that's cooking, I want to show you my spices I have fixed. I have chili powder, onion powder, cayenne powder or pepper, paprika, cumin, garlic powder, minced onions, pepper and salt. And I'm making my own chili seasoning, like you buy those pouches at the store. I just make my own. And I'm gonna stir it up. Just take it and then you mix everything together. Okay, and you have your own chili seasoning. I'm gonna set this aside and wait for my meat to get brown. I've got this handy dandy meat chopper that's wonderful for chopping ground beef. Okay. That's going to continue to cook, and I've got a green bell pepper. I'm going to slice it up. Celery. I'm going to use the part that most people throw away. Some people don't use these parts. To me, that's where a lot of the flavor is in the leaves. So I'm going to use that for my chili. Okay, now that my hamburger meat has browned, I'm going to add my onions. And I'm also going to add my bell pepper and my celery. Okay, after your onions and peppers and celery gets tender, then this is our seasoning, and you want to use about 3 tablespoons at first, and then we can always taste it later to see if it needs any more. You add that and kind of stir it together and let it toast a little bit. That helps bring out the flavor of the spices. Okay, now to this. You just use whatever kind of beans that you have on hand. I'm going to use a thing of pinto beans. I'm going to use some kidney beans and some black beans. But if all you have are white beans or navy beans, use those. Just use whatever you have. I'm going to stir this up. Okay, and then I'm going to take a jar of tomato juice. And then you pour this in there. And I'm going to add about 1/2 jar of water. Now I'm just going to let this come to a boil, and then I'm going to let it simmer. I'm going to taste it and see if it needs anything. It looks really good. I need some salt. And I need some more chili seasoning. That's probably another teaspoon or so of it. And there it is. I would like to challenge Recipes with Risa to fix a meal, and then that would spread out through the week. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you watching. Everybody stay well.